I love the Westworld subreddit, but there's a question lingering in the air, which is, did solving all the mysteries ruin the show? So this has been going on, this idea that I've seen a lot of head shaking from you and from beyond the window over there, which is that whenever there's a mystery in a show, it seems like someone is able, at least one person is able to figure it out really early on. In the case of Mr. Robot Season 2, there is a twist that is revealed, I think, 5 or 6 episodes in. One person figured it out 1 episode in, to the great surprise of the series creator. I don't mind that people dissect, and like I said, when they figured it out, I mean, it was really quick. It was like the first episode. I remember everyone was bummed out because we were still shooting and everyone on set was like, oh shit, this is fucked up. That's a lot of swearing, Sam.
A lot of swearing.
I might lose the advertising friendliness of this video now. Oh well. Yeah, which is, I don't think you can argue that putting a mystery in that everyone could solve, I don't think it hurts the popularity of a show.
Don't go on Reddit.
Yeah, I know. But I'm saying those shows are still popular even if everyone figures out what's going on. But do they do a disservice, kind of? Because it seems like the creators are trying to serve some kind of purpose where they want you to examine maybe the character's relationship with their world or their audience or what's going on inside of them. And then that kind of gets destroyed when you're all figuring it all out before it all gets unveiled in whatever artistic way they've chosen.
I don't know. I think this is like a little creator ego going on. I think they just think they're a lot more clever than they are. At the end of the day, when you've got millions of people trying to figure out a theory, whether it's to a book or to a show or something, guess what? One of those millions of people probably gonna get it. At the end of the day, like when people cry about there being spoilers on the internet and things like that, like don't go on the internet then. Like don't do it. That's on you. Like the internet exists. Like if you don't want to hear about it, don't go on Facebook.
I'm certainly sympathetic to that because I think you and I don't get upset by spoilers. No. Some people get extremely upset by spoilers.
I also figure things out really quickly. Like I'm one of those people that like 15 minutes into a movie, I'm like, oh, this is what's happening. So
oh, she's dead. I got it.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing is, I won't ruin it for people. Yeah. I'm not like, oh, like this is, but I just in my mind, I'm like, oh, I totally know what's going on here. And I've been like that since I was a kid. So I don't know. It doesn't, at the end of the day, if something's really well done, the only thing that could have ever been ruined for me was The Sixth Sense. That's it. That's the only movie I've ever seen that would have potentially, but even like through that, I was like, oh, I'm pretty sure this guy like is not alive.
This is gonna come back later.
Yeah.
This weird detail.
Well, no, I was like, oh man, something's really up with, I knew like 10 minutes in, I was like, something's really up with this guy. And then, I don't know, maybe like.
I mean, that's fair. It seems now that if it seems like a TV show or a movie is hiding something, it almost certainly is.
Yeah.
There's no choice that's just there for no reason. I mean, in real life, lots of things happen and there's no payoff and no reason why. But when you're crafting a story, everything has to serve some kind of purpose, even if it is to throw you off. It does serve its own purpose.
Unless you're writing Lost.
And I wish I've never seen. So I don't understand what anyone's talking about ever when they're like, what about the polar bear? And I think I get what's going. Anyway, I'm not sinking my time into that. That won't be time lost. The purpose of Westworld.
For that, bud.
I know. I'm a little mad at myself too. But it seems like in interviews, creators and writers on Westworld were saying that the point of these reveals were more to put the audience in a specific mindset of discovery and figuring things out, to sort of go along with the host's discovery and figuring things out, or even not even the host, but other characters, and to have you in that same spot of thinking, almost grasping, noticing, but not quite formulating responses yet. It does serve some sort of purpose.
But who are they to control what kind of experience you have? You know what I'm saying?
That's fair, yeah. There's theories about that, which is that whenever, I've read it about books, but we'll just say whatever the art is, when it's out there, it doesn't belong to the author anymore. It belongs to the collective. So however you consume it is how you consume it. People will watch movies and have different takes on them. Like in Frozen, for example, people are like, oh, Elsa is gay, I get it. And other people are like, no, she's handicapped. No, she's This is just from being a woman. You know, everyone's going to have their own imprint on something.
Absolutely. So it's like, I don't, I understand directors and creators. At the end of the day, like I said, I really feel like it's an ego thing. Like, oh, I don't want you to solve our mystery, and I want you to experience it the way I say you should experience it. But at the end of the day, like you sitting next to me watching Westworld and me watching it, we're both going to have two totally different experiences, takes. They may have some similar views, but we're individual people. So I don't know. I think it's silly of them. Like, oh no, like boo-hoo, somebody figured out your TV show in the first episode. Like, it's also
Do you think it's on them to make it harder?
No, I mean,
Or just like or it's on us as the audience to not seek out things we deliberately won't like?
I think it's neither. I think they should create the things that they create and enjoy doing that and create it the way they want to, and the audience should enjoy it and consume it the way they want to. There's some people like me that are like, yeah, fuck this, I'm gonna go on Reddit and figure out everything. And then there are other people that are like, don't tell me, I'm gonna stay off of Facebook, not until I watch it, that's how I wanna experience it. Everyone should just do what they damn want.
All right. I think we're going to end it there. Audience, do you think that there's any kind of duty or responsibility from anyone involved when making or consuming shows, or is it all on you? Is it your fault that you have problems? Let us know what you think below in the comments, and please like and subscribe for more.